deep in the bayou. Welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. And the Raging Cajuns will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Pirates offense will take the field first. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the... He actually...
Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Makes the grab, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ballgame.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He wants to change this route. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play.
And wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Here's a little room there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Pirates have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They're testing the right side here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels.
And he's in! Touchdown, ECU! Looking for the time with the extra point. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Raging Cajuns offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. And it'll be Lunch Winfield running the show. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got a man, it's Sampson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. And they swarm him under. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He now has 74 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The play-action fake. Makes the grab. It's Hamlet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll give it to him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Running inside. It's Reagan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Quick completion to the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the right. Makes a grab on the right. Touchdown Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up. And that
he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Clemson Tigers.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The Raging Cajuns head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. Makes a pass to Marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run.
Finding some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Winfield. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The run inside. It's Allen. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go right back to it. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just...
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They give it to him again. Tackled there by the defense.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running inside, it's Allen. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Handoff to the lone back. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Sampson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. He's at the touchdown Cajuns. And once he found space. The band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. At the 45, on his way. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Going to the run, it's Allen. Touchdown, East Carolina. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the counter. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Bring in the heat. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Spins away. Snags it, and there's running room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Reagan. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready. Right. Go.
They'll move the tight end. Got a man. It's Jensen. Turning it on. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. To the air, it's Winfield. Going for 6. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking for room, it's Allen. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Allen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 40. Snags it, and he's open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Allen. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. On the delay, it's Reagan. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. They use the timeout, and now they'll have to take this time to try to figure out a miracle heave. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.